A snack is a snack in this courtroom if and only if its first classification would be snack.
Yes. Well, you can snack on a side, but that doesn't make it a snack.
Welcome to Snack Talk, the show that answers every snack-related question you could ever imagine. You know, I'm tired of people telling me that they're snacking, when in fact, they're having a full-blown meal. But sometimes, it's hard to tell the difference. I mean, take for example the hot dog. Forget whether or not it's a sandwich. It's a sandwich, by the way. Is it really a snack? Here to help us get to the bottom of the hot dog and other alleged snacks are our guests today. You know them as the hosts of the wildly popular internet show, Good Mythical Morning. They've got podcasts and they have a brand new book out called Rhett and Link's Book of Mythicality, The Guide to Curiosity, Creativity, and Tomfoolery. Please welcome Rhett and Link.
All right.
Gentlemen, welcome to the bodega.
Hey!
You guys call this a bodega?
We call it a convenience store where we're from.
Gentlemen, please, have a seat.
Yes.
Let's do this.
You just wrote a book.
Yeah,
That's right.
Look at this good guy.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, Rhett and Link's Book of Mythicality. So this whole mythicality thing, you know, that's why we call our show Good Mythical Morning.
Right.
Because we colored mythical beasts after being held in from recess for writing profanity on our desks in first grade.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there's lots of stories from 30 plus years of being friends. That's probably over after today. I don't know what you're going to do to us, but it's probably going to tear our friendship apart.
Well, I mean, don't hold these grudges, you know what I mean?
Okay.
We're doing this as a service for the people out there that are experiencing snack confusion. You're here to help us get to the bottom of whether some foods are snacks or not.
Glad to help.
Thank you. So what's a parameter for you, Link, of what constitutes a snack?
I think you need to eat more than one in a sitting.
If you have to do anything other than open it and eat it is not a snack.
Well, you can snack on a side, but that doesn't make it a snack.
A snack is a snack in this courtroom if and only if its first classification would be snack.
Yes. But I think if you're on the move and you're eating, you're probably eating a snack.
Right?
2 + 2 = 4 on the couch and on the bus, man.
Whew. All right, so I'm gonna place a food on the counter right here. I'm gonna count back from 3. And after 3, 2, 1, we're gonna all say whether it's a snack or not. Now, majority is going to rule, but we are also able to sway each other's opinion with a brief round of argument.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And then, because we are supreme snack justices, and emotions will be running high, I will have this.
Oh, wow.
You've gavelized it.
Indeed, I have gavelized it. And I will use this to maintain order, but also, once this hammer goes down,
The decision has been made.
this decision has been made. All right, here we have it. Peanut butter and jelly. 3, 2, 1, snack.
Not a snack. What?
You all ready?
That's a sandwich, man.
Yeah, but it's hardly a lunch.
It's a, hey, you got children yet?
Like, this is what you feed your children? As, like, this is their entire meal?
Exclusively.
entire
I had such high hopes for what my children were gonna eat, but we just basically just pump those things out.
Right, because they're so easy to make, because they're practically, I mean, they are a snack.
Well, it's so many food groups.
It has
Bread
all- has
group,
all the
fruit
food
group,
groups.
peanut group.
Just
I mean,
because-
that's a meal.
Just because it's good for you does not mean that it's a meal.
It's assembled,
It's-
and typically a
Yeah.
sandwich is never going to be a snack.
There is a snack form of these, and you can get them out of a vending machine. And
Right.
It's the little, you know what I'm talking about? The
Crustables?
Crustables.
Yes.
That's a snack, but this, my friend, is not a snack.
Peanut butter and jelly, not a snack.
All right.
Yes.
Off to a great start.
Muffin, 1 muffin. It was a 2-pack. 1 muffin. 3, 2, 1, snack.
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 Yeah. No,
We all
yeah,
agree.
We agree.
No discussion here.
I think every time you're eating a blueberry muffin, you've settled.
Yeah, it's true.
You settled.
You
For,
check.
You couldn't get something, so you settled for this.
Well, this was easy.
Yeah, super easy.
What do they call it in the Supreme Court when like
Unanimous.
unanimous? By unanimous decision, muffins are snacks. Oh boy, that felt great. Grilled cheese. 3, 2, 1. Not a snack.
Not a snack.
Wow.
We know what's up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see you've come full circle on the whole sandwich thing.
No, listen. Listen. No. The grilled cheese is far too complex of a preparation to be a snack. You cannot make...
You got to cook it.
Involves heat.
Right. You can't make it, well, I mean, I could make it, but the average person cannot make it, say, in an office.
How do you make this at an office?
In the coffee maker on the hot plate.
Oh, you live here, huh?
That's nice.
I'm a mess, man. You want to know the best way to reheat pizza? Literally the best way to reheat pizza?
Yeah.
Iron, flat, hair dryer. Put it on the silk setting so it's dry.
Oh.
And then you make basically a convection oven. That pizza bottom will never be so crisp, and that top cheese will never be so molten. This grilled cheese, in this form, is not a snack. All right, another cheesy product. Nachos, 3, 2, 1,
Yeah.
snack. Snack,
Yeah.
hands down. Now, some people would argue with us, and they would say,
That'd be wrong.
well, what if they've got more toppings, like the Fiesta platter or whatever.
So wait, I mean, just because you're dipping one part of the snack into the other part of the snack does not make it an unsnack.
Yeah. It's
But-
like going into a playground and you start playing in the sand, and suddenly you think you're in a courtroom or something like that. No, it doesn't matter what you do with the sand. You're still in the sandbox.
All right, well, there you have it. Nachos are a snack. That was easy. Cupcake, 3, 2, 1, not a snack.
Not a snack.
Huh?
Not a snack. You said snack.
I said snack.
Not a snack. How does it feel? You're dissenting.
Let's talk about this, guys. I'm not going to let this slide. I mean, you may overrule me in the end, but let's establish some things. First of all, a cupcake is a glorified muffin. All right? If you showed an alien these two things, he would say, same thing. And then we, what about the sprinkles? Same thing. But a cupcake is the snacked form of cake. It's in a freaking cup. Cake, not a snack. Cupcake, snack. You snacked it.
Cake pop, snack.
Yeah, well, you put that on a stick, you can bet your ass it's a snack.
It's
I've made my
too
case. You guys know who's right about this. But
And no, and I will say you can snack on a cupcake, but that does not make it a snack.
Oh, wow. All right, well, there you have it. I'm sorry, but officially, with great pleasure, the cupcake is not a snack.
Okay.
I hate cupcakes.
I hate them too. I really do.
I really do. Link, your old friend.
Ooh, this is one of my faves. We go ways back.
Yeah?
This is a tricky one, but I feel pretty sure about this.
Frosted Mini Wheats. 3, 2, 1.
Not a snack.
Not a snack.
Not a snack.
This has been a meal. There's been days where I've made this my 3 meals.
Right.
But because we know that this is first and foremost a cereal, it is not a snack.
It's not a snack. All right, well, there you have it. Cereal, specifically these Mini Wheats here, are a meal. And now, Rhett, something you might be fond of. Charcuterie with cheese. 3, 2, 1.
Snack.
Not a snack.
Man.
Did I say that? I meant snack. It's a snack.
This size in particular is asking to be snacked on, and I'm gonna have to answer the call.
Answer that call. Gleefully,
Now, look at that.
right? Oh, pinwheel we call that right from.
Yeah. I'm riding the pinwheel right now. Pinwheel.
It looks a little greasy.
It's definitely starting to render. Well, let's render ourselves a verdict.
Uh-oh.
Nailed it. Charcuterie is a snack.
Yeah.
A pint of ice cream. 3, 2, 1. Not a snack.
Snack in this form.
Not a snack. I've seen smaller versions of this, which I might be tempted to call a snack. There's a smaller version.
What did you say about this?
Not a snack.
You don't think it's a snack?
It's 4 servings in there of your favorite snack.
Every time I take open one of these, which is not a term I've ever used, I usually just say open.
Every time you take it open?
I eat the whole thing, without exception. And I always say I'm gonna just eat a little bit. But this is
that feels like a
snack-sized.
snack when
It's
that happens.
snack-sized, man.
When you open something up and you say you're gonna eat a little of it and then you eat the whole thing, your hands scraping the
Maybe
bottom
that's
of the
just
bag.
me. Maybe that's
That feels
personal.
like a snack.
I'm sorry. 1 pint of ice cream is not a snack. I think we actually just helped, really, literally, helped people. We did.
Okay, I can get behind that.
They need it.
I can get behind that.
All right, so
It's tough, man. It's
Look.
tough to put the lid on.
you all live and make your way and are celebrities in the internet. Now, the internet is divided amongst many things, but this is one of the most controversial of all. This is the hot dog. We're not here to talk about whether this is a sandwich or not a sandwich, because it is a sandwich. We all know that.
Right.
But is this a snack? 3, 2, 1.
Not
Snack.
a snack.
Snack.
Not a snack.
Not a snack.
Gentlemen, portability.
Okay.
I can walk with it.
Yeah.
I can easily acquire it. I can make it in the microwave. I could make it in the office because most microwaves have offices. It's simple. It hardly perishes.
Everything you just said applies to a cup of gravy. Hot dog on a stick, snack. Hot dog in this form. Here's the thing. If we were like, hey guys, we're hungry. What do you guys want to eat? And I was like, let's get hot dogs. You wouldn't be like, but that's not eating.
Yeah,
That's not a meal.
Yeah, what? I'd be like, well, what else are we having? Potato salad?
Another hot
Macaroni
dog.
salad?
Once you start throwing all the stuff that makes it great, it certainly becomes a meal. It certainly becomes
The one
a meal.
thing that makes it great is mustard, okay? And this, yes. And the only other thing that could make it just a little bit better is sauerkraut. Everything else is sacrilege.
You're not wrong about those ingredients being the best, but stopping there is just denying yourself. What are you, a monk?
On my very own show that I host, the hot dog is not a snack.
Yes!
Yes, you are correct.
Gentlemen, thank you for determining this, not just for me, not just for Snack Talk, not just for the internet, but for everyone out there for doing what is right and for heeding the call of snack justice. Thank you for joining us as supreme snack justices. Thank you so much for bringing a healthy dose of mythicality to Snack Talk and for helping us get to the bottom of which foods are snacks and which foods are not.
Our pleasure.
Yes.
Ah, shucks. Well, if those of you watching at home agree or disagree with our verdicts here on Snack Talk, feel free to dissent in the comments below. We'll see you next time on Snack Talk. Thanks for watching Snack Talk. Be sure to like and subscribe. And if you'd like to win this beautiful tub of cheese balls, all you have to do is guess the correct amount and leave your guess in the comments below. If you win, I'll mail the tub to you personally.